As awareness of sustainable development has increased, laws addressing environmental issues brought on by the building construction industry have been implemented in many developed nations. By the year 2006, all buildings in the European Union (EU) were required to comply with a minimum energy performance standard and possess an energy performance certification under the terms of the Energy Performance of Building Directive (EPBD). Green building laws have also been passed in the US to encourage the use of these techniques. This law mandates that all building construction adhere to LEED, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, standards, Renewable Energy World, 2005. Singapore's Building Control, Environmental Sustainability, regulations went into effect on April 15, 2008. According to these specifications, every new building and retrofit must adhere to a minimal standard for environmental sustainability, BCA, 2009-E. More and more developers will be compelled by these laws to employ green building practices. Both the public and private sectors support green building in the UK. Britain's current legislative framework establishes its commitment to this type of building development. For instance, the government set a deadline of 2016 for all new homes to emit zero carbon. Additionally, the government has been gradually tightening the laws governing energy efficiency, doing so by 25% in 2010 and by 44% in 2013. An overview of the minimum requirements for insulation and other environmentally friendly building techniques is given by the UK Building Regulations. Economic benefits. Compared to conventional buildings, green buildings have a number of financial advantages. The three factors that predict a green business advantage are acquisition, routines to identify demands, preliminary reviews, assimilation, measurable goals, plans of action, LCA, and transformation, audits, environmental declarations. Organizations can improve their business performance by focusing on these three factors. Greater occupant productivity, less waste, decreased maintenance and operating expenses, and savings on energy and water are some more specific examples. Additionally, having annual energy savings in green buildings increases the value of the facility, given the current spike in the price of oil and natural gas. This is due to the quicker return on investment for residents in the building. Additionally, developers are eligible for a number of incentives when constructing green structures. According to the building size and LEED certification level, states like Oregon and New York, for instance, provide green buildings with tax incentives in the United States. A significant amount of money may be awarded for both new and existing green buildings under Singapore's Green Mark Incentive Scheme, GMIS, depending on the building's gross floor area, GFA, and level of Green Mark Award, BCA, 2009-C. Enhancing risk management. Correctly implementing green building techniques offers a number of advantages for risk management. You can, for example, lessen environmental liability risks when it comes to disposing of construction waste by using sustainable construction techniques, such as reusing building materials. Defending the developer against potential legal actions brought about by a failure to follow laws related to sustainability. The decrease in occupational risks for construction workers brought on by the need for less new construction work when building components are reused is another illustration of these advantages. Due to a greater public awareness of their many benefits, in light of environmental concerns like global warming, green properties are also increasingly generating faster sales and leasing than conventional construction units. As a result of the ability to use the proceeds to settle loans and other debts, quicker unit sales and leasing can aid developers in lowering their financial risk. The less interest that has accumulated means that there are therefore greater profits available. Delivery methods for green versus conventional building construction. The majority of current construction projects use conventional methods and standards and prioritize short-term fixes over long-term ones. Additionally, these projects hardly ever make use of contemporary green technologies or techniques. The most common delivery methods for typical construction projects are design bid build, construction management at risk, and design build. Each approach has advantages and disadvantages. The best delivery strategy is design build because successful teamwork is essential for green construction projects. Additionally, when the builder and architect collaborate, the builder can provide sage advice regarding the viability of green building design elements. Due to the contractor's experience, it may be possible to avoid design revisions and changes that could cause the project to be significantly delayed and incur additional costs. Additionally, this distribution system makes sure that the final product follows the design exactly, which is crucial for green building construction, since a number of requirements must be satisfied before a structure can be certified as green. A green building project should also begin with team building activities that involve all important project participants. It is also advisable to consult green building experts, such as those who have obtained certification in green building and building energy performance. This is due to their increased familiarity with the criteria and guidelines for green certification, as well as their enhanced comprehension of the idea behind green construction. Construction of green buildings under contract. Green criteria, which are frequently incorporated into contract requirements, must receive special attention during the procurement process for the construction of green buildings. These specifications typically specify the kinds of tools and materials to be used in order to meet the requirements for environmental sustainability. Another type of green specification that is covered in project specifications is sustainable construction practices and measures. To sum up, Consumer Trading Organization Limited will keep assessing and hosting new concepts.